Hey guys, so in this video I thought it would be fun to do something different. I am going to critique some shops, some Etsy shops, probably some .coms, maybe some Amazon ones, and I got these list of shops from my members. Just in case you're wondering what I'm talking about or you don't know who I am and you just stumbled upon this video. My name is Dahlia. I'm also known as the Handmade Mastermind. I pretty much teach handmade business owners how to sell their products online and how to make, get their products found and all that good stuff. Okay, so I am excited to do this because I want to do it for a long time. I'm going to do it very casual. While you will probably learn quite a bit from these critiques that you could apply to your own shop, there will be no rhyme or reason to what I decide to chat about regarding these people's shops. But I suspect I will probably be talking about things like product line, SEO. I think a huge part of it will be product line, target market, but we'll see where it goes. Of course, if we go to website, it will be about, user experience, and a few other things that matter on websites. So we'll wing it and see what happens. I think I have my phone on silent, so that shouldn't be bothering us. Again, this is really casual, and I'm going to be picking the shops from the tweet replies that I received. So the other day in my Facebook Live, I'll put a link down below to my Facebook group, so make sure you join it if you're not in it. It's for handmade business owners. I had a Facebook Live, and it was a Facebook Live, pretty much was free mini coaching sessions, which went really well. I think I'm going to do it again. But I said, you know what, I'm going to do some shop critiques, some real shop critiques. And I told people, hey, I'll do it on a vlog, which is this, but just reply to my last tweet and give me your shop name or your website name or whatever. And so people did. And so I got a lot of replies. I can't do every one of them. I don't know how long this recording will last. I'm going to say about an hour. But I don't know, give or take. We'll just see. And I'm not going to be critiquing everybody's shop in full, right? So I might critique Sally's shop for about 15 minutes and somebody else's for about 25. Somebody else's for about 5 minutes. We'll see, depending on how I feel for each shop. It's just, again, very casual, but I suspect you will learn something from it. Okay, so let me go to my tweet. Again, if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do. I pretty much just tweet when I'm going on Facebook Live, so you know I'm coming on. So right now I had 31 replies to that tweet, so I can't pick all 31 people. But I will do my best to get what I can done. And I honestly, I'm just going to pick, I can't say randomly. I know a lot of these people are my members, so I hope it's not biased, but it's okay. It's all for free. We're doing it for fun. Okay, and so I'm picking this person right here. I just feel like it. It's an Etsy shop. I have Etsy open. So it is Homespun Honey Bee. Is that how you say it? It's from the member Melissa Bray, and she commented her Etsy shop, and she said to me, bring the heat, please. And so I saw that, I was like, okay, because I was telling my assistant this morning that I'm doing these shop critiques, and I'm not going to hold anything back because I'm doing this for fun. And first of all, I don't usually hold anything back. When I used to do shop critiques, even coaching sessions, I still do it here and there. More about that later, actually. But I don't hold anything back. I'm very honest, but usually the shop critique is very actionable and easy to follow, etc. This will be, I'll talk about what I want to talk about in the shop, but it'll still be actionable if you want to take action on the things I mention, particularly Melissa or anybody else that has similar situations as to Melissa. This may even help you, maybe give you insight as to how to critique your own shop. But I'm just going to be honest, I may laugh at a few things. Not to be mean, it's just, this is how I am. So if you couldn't handle it, tell people, if you couldn't handle it, don't reply. Again, this is really fun. Normally in a coaching session, I don't laugh at people's stuff. Not that I plan to, by the way. I'm just saying if something doesn't make sense to me, I might say something like, what is this, or something of that sort. Okay, so we got her shop. I'm going to close my phone for now. I'll go back to it for the next shop or website or whatever. So Homespun Honeybee, and she's been on since 2008. Wow, okay. Only 1,800 sales. I don't know how long she's been active, so that could be something different. Great shop owner picture. That's great. And Homespun Honeybee Designs. Specialty. I don't know what exactly you sell even based on that banner. So something I would fix is that. Like, I can't tell. Maybe some sort of illustrations? No. Okay. So I couldn't tell what specialty accessories are. Specialty hair accessory probably would have been better. I don't know. That's my opinion. And so, by the way, guys, if you're hearing the printing in the background, sorry, we have to run a business at the same time I'm doing this. So, I also noticed that the graphic here is cut off. Not that it's going to be a deal breaker for anybody to buy from you. It just feels, for me at least, you know, a little unprofessional. So, maybe fixing that. Also fixing, you know, what you actually sell on here probably be better. It doesn't hurt. You know, Melissa, I know Melissa's a newer, what is she? Hold on. I think she's a newer member to my group. I believe so. And so, you know, there's a lot of techniques and tips and tricks that I go over in a lot of my Facebook Lives. And I'll be looking for those here. And if not, then I'd probably recommend them. But in this case, I would love to see if she's building an email list. I would love to see on her banner, big and bold on her banner somewhere that stands out, you know, save 15% off, you know, sign up here, whatever, you know. Obviously fix that lingo, but so she's building that email list. You know, with all the crazy stuff that's happening on Etsy, you know, it probably wouldn't hurt you to do so, right? Okay, so, oh, that's really cute. So you sell hair accessories. Love these. These are, I see these every day, everywhere. So nothing special. That's cute. I love the personalization, by the way, guys. It's a really great thing to get into if you have a product line. If you're able to personalize it, you know, that's one of the ways you could thrive on Etsy. If you're selling things that are not customizable, personalizable, is that even a word? Anyway, then you're missing out, okay? And so I love seeing this, either unique and or personalizable. I'm not sure if that's a word, personalizable. Anyway, you guys get me. I don't know why, but I love this bow style. And I know these do sell on Etsy, but there's a lot of competition, and here's a reality, Melissa and everybody else. You know, if you're making products that people could make really easily or people could buy, you know, anywhere, it might be more difficult to sell them at $7, $8, $9 a piece. Okay? Because at this moment, this item right here, Melissa and everybody else, you know, how special is it? You know, if I'm able to personalize it, then great. Now, if I click on here, let's click. My computer may go a little bit slow because I'm also recording, so. Okay, well, first of all, the photo is just really far away. Doesn't have, no on the photo. We'll talk about that later. Okay, so I can pick material and elastic size, but it's a hard headband. That's weird. Oh, I see what you're doing here. Okay. But if I don't pick elastic, then I'm confused, right? So like if I pick wide hard headband, skinny, how does the wide look like? Let me see. Do you have a picture? See, Melissa, I'm left with all these I'm left with all these questions. How does this look like? So every time you guys have variations, there should be a chart or photos that that go with it, okay? Yeah, so that's a problem, right? And then if I don't pick elastic, then what do I pick for this one? I don't know if you guys could see on my screen, especially after I export this video to YouTube, but I'm not sure if I'm able to, like, I think you should just put size, right? Because if I pick elastic or not, I'm able to pick a size. So if I get this for my kid, a child or a toddler, okay. So a few questions are left, you know, unanswered. I don't know how the elastic one looks. Does this girl have elastic on? No, I think it's the hard headband. So I don't know how the wide look or the elastic one looks. This could be a weird listing where this is the only one that she didn't update. Maybe the other ones are updated, but still, you know. And then, like I said, having a photo to showing you that and being more clear on here. One thing I noticed, it's a small typo, happens to everybody, I guess. The word order is misspelled, okay? And honestly, you know, another tip for you guys, if you want people to sign up for your email list, okay? Few tips for you, Melissa, and everybody else. Don't make it hard for them. First of all, let me know what's in it for me as a customer. Make sure the 15% off is right in your face. Like it's like hidden between all this text here. No go, right? That's not good. So make it big, so pretty much join the Hive Club, to save 15% off on your next order. And then sign up today, blah, blah. But then the sign up URL, it seems like, if I don't have a good memory, which I don't, by the way, it might be hard for me to go back and forth to the next tab and type that in, because obviously you can't copy and paste that. So go to bit.ly, bit.ly, and shorten that URL to make it easy. And you could actually customize the URL where you could put bit.ly/homespun email, honeybee email, something like that, okay? To make it easy for people to remember to retype, okay? Let's move on. By the way, I apologize in advance if there's a lag in this video as I'm talking and stuff. It's just my computer's going slow because I'm setting recording on it. So, but you guys get the point, right? Okay, so that's a few things I mentioned. Another thing I want to mention, and again, this is not going to be a full critique from Melissa's shop. I'll be mentioning, things here and there. I have a lot to mention, actually. I saw your photo. I was not very happy with it. Here's why. Because, well, in this case, I'm not thrilled with the product because it looks like a standard product. What's so special about it, right? But I go in here, and when I'm not thrilled about the photo too much. It's not horrible, but when I come in here, it's not really attractive, right? It should be much closer up on the item. Your first photo, if anything, should be this item on a kid's head, so it can entice me more to want to buy it. If I saw this yellow headband on a little girl who has a cute outfit that coordinates, it probably entice me more to buy it. Of course, the close-up shot being on the head, and then when they come into this listing, you would see it on the full girl. Just an example, similar to this one, but the cropping in the situation is not right. So I would say, Melissa, you probably have a lot of work to do in your photos. I see a lot of lighting issues in your photos. You have definitely some ways to go. Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely some lighting issues. See the harsh shadows? And there's it's really dim in here. And we could talk about, I've talked about photos in many Facebook Lives, so make sure you check out my old Facebook Lives, check out my YouTube videos. I probably posted some there, to help you. But you're standing out in a crowd. First of all, you're in a very crowded market. You are in a market also that, I feel like every mom wants to create some of these because one relates to her and it's not too hard to create. And so the issue is, or I'm not sure if these are wholesale and you're selling supplies, but the point is, now on top of that, you have a whole bunch of negatives against you and you don't have great photos to follow and, all this stuff. So it's going to be difficult, Another thing I want to mention before I move on to the next shop, again, this is not a full critique, is, I look at 135 listings. That's good, right? You have a healthy assortment, but I look and I feel like, you haphazardly grew some of these categories. Why do you have one? What is it? Did you not, as a business owner, should we not commit when we have a category of items? Think about, in real world stuff, if I were to come out with a line of, I'm trying to look around my desk, but I can't think of it quick enough. But if I was, children's place, right? I'm not going to have just one, headband, or in this case, I don't know what magical vacation is, but sibling sets, bow ties. I might have, or even heirloom baby gifts. I might have a gift section in the store, but you only have 2 items in there. So I feel like you haphazardly grew this area and not put a lot into it. And you might say, no, Dahlia, I have plans to put more into it. Fine, but at this moment, that's what it feels like to me. And so you might say customers don't feel that way. They just shop and whatever. Granted, but there's a lot of power as to growing a whole entire line as opposed to putting a few here, a few there. Because you might say, Dahlia, I have 135 items. Why am I not doing any better? Well, It's probably because 135 items split into a whole bunch of categories that are just a little here and a little there. And there's no power behind it. So let's talk about heirloom baby gifts. So if there's a huge market for heirloom baby gifts, I'm not sure if there is, but if there is, then you're not going to stand a chance because you only have 2 items in there. Okay. 1, because there's no variety for people to shop within your store. 2, you can only get found like twice for like pretty much only a few different keyword phrases. And so if you had much more, you could get found for multiple keyword phrases because you're going to be using the variety of keyword phrases. You follow? All right, let's go into somebody else's shop. Okay, so I kind of gave Melissa some tips. I want to move on though. I don't know how long I've been doing her shop. Currently 15 minutes. That's a good time. Let's see who else I could do right now. I'm going to heart her thing right here. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so this is cool. I'm gonna do hold on. Let me see if this is a .com. It is. Let's do it. Let's do a .com. So I'm doing abbykatehome.com. Okay, and this is from the member Abby Granger. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. She said this is a new site, so just launched in March, so like brand spanking new, so I love this, so that I could give her some really good direction as some certain things that she did not think of. And she does well on Etsy and Handmade at Amazon, so her products do well. I'm not sure what that exactly means, but well for her, which is fine. And she has this new .com. First of all, I love the fact that she has a .com because smart decision, right? You want to be able to grow your online presence and not just have it, solely rely on other people's, platforms such as Etsy and Amazon. Okay, so let's see something here. Hold on. Hey, sorry guys, I just paused the video and came back. I just want to see if the playback is good. I noticed that the volume was a little low, so I apologize. I don't know how to fix that, so we're gonna have to kind of do with what we got, right? So I'm gonna move my little mic here. I'm not sure if that's the thing that's making the thing go louder. So anyway, here we are at abbykatehome.com. Love the name. And of course, after a second or so, the pop-up came. Subscribe to our mailing list for exclusive sales and to receive 10% off your first order. The design of this is fine. However, I would make it better, right? So think about, and I always encourage you guys, if you want ideas how to make something better, look at your competitors, big box competitors. They're usually doing it right. And so if you look at other people's pop-ups, right now the 10%, again, another situation where the 10% is hidden. Guys, make sure whatever's, the benefit for the customer is like right in their face, so 10% off your first order. That should be the big and bold thing. And then, underneath this, it could be something like, by subscribing to our email list for exclusive sales, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, something like that. She's only asking for an email address, which is very, very simple. Love that. If you find that in the future you want to use their name inside the email campaign, then ask for the name and email. Otherwise, email is just fine, okay? But yeah, I would definitely rework this a bit so then it could be more bold, okay? So, and I would probably not let it pop up within the first, 5 seconds. If you have an app that lets you delay this pop-up, then I would do so maybe within a minute or so, because it gives them time to look around, and then that that they actually do like your stuff enough that they would probably be using that offer. Okay, so right away, I could tell she sells handmade accent pillows. Personalized pillows make the perfect accent for your home, or the perfect gift for special occasions. Like that, that's fine. The photo is nice. The top, I could see that these are the categories. I'm a little confused about the categories. Celebrations. So you mean like, instead of celebrations, I'm assuming you mean like occasions or holidays. There's holidays and occasions. So holidays being Mother's Day, but that's the only holiday really here. Okay, so the categories just confuse me a little bit. I'm not sure if that's how people shop. You know what I'm saying? So you have a missing used section. All right. And then there's only 4 items in it. No problem. Let me take a look at the farmhouse ones. We'll talk about your photos in a little bit. But, so, and then product line as well. Full catalog. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to give you the answer here, and maybe you could follow up within a post within our group, but I just don't know if I like the categories like this. You know, so I think to myself, and this might be, I'm working with you now to think of it, you know, if I'm in the market for pillows or home decor of some sort, pillows are always a great item for home decor accessories. How would I separate the categories? Well, obviously most pillows get used either within a bedroom or living room. So I wouldn't separate the categories that way. It probably would be style or occasion. So I like the occasion idea. Let's take a look at some of these. Because your items, your pillows are themed to the certain occasion, you know? There's only a little bit in each, so that's questionable. So I'm not understanding why there's a pillow, and again, I'm being brutally honest, right? And I might not understand certain things to your business, so you might be on the other screen listening to this and answering me, but I don't know anything, you know? And sometimes I don't know what your goals are. I don't know if you have plans to change things, you know. But you know, do I give a pillow as a gift for somebody having a baby? I don't want them putting a pillow inside their crib, right? Isn't that the thing, right? You don't put anything, you know, stuffed or anything in the baby's crib. Yes, it could be nice to put on the rocking chair in the room, but just consider that as a product line no. I don't think it's in my opinion, I don't know, maybe you sell it really well, but as far as putting it in the crib, probably not the best place to do it, right? So anyway, wedding anniversary. You know, and think, instead of wedding anniversary, I think of like newlywed gifts. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. But I'm just having a hard time with your categories. And I think maybe like housewarming gifts, absolutely. And so having a section for housewarming gifts is perfect. Let's take a look at them. Let's see if they're indeed housewarming gifts. So I think, so a lot of this is the gifts, right? And I think you should have a gift section and the occasion underneath the gifts. So you should have a gift section and Mother's Day, housewarming, retirement, blah, blah, blah. Then I think you should have by style, okay? Because how do people, like, if I were to buy a pillow, besides it being, some of these pillows can also be in the style section. My house is not very farmhouse. It's very contemporary. So I'd probably want contemporary styled items. If you don't sell those type of items, you just sell farmhouse stuff, then fine. But you see what I'm saying? Think about how the customer shops, okay? Now, as far as your product line is concerned, I think you absolutely need to grow your product line. It is very, forget the word niche, it's very narrow. So, one, you don't have much going on there. And not everybody has to have a lot going on in order to be successful. But you win when you offer customers a variety. Now, Abby happens to just sell pillows, which again can take off. You know, sometimes people could just sell pillows or one exact product and do really well. This works if you have an email list, a following, Instagram, like what, you have a lot going on just for this niche product. But if you don't, or don't plan to, or not really good at that, or blah, it's always a safe bet to grow your product line. And for Abby, I'd probably recommend in the home category, home accessory category. I'm not going to give answers today, obviously, but you know, it could be things that she's comfortable doing. I don't know what those are yet. She has to do some research and see, okay, what would make sense for her and her business model to expand into, you know, because I see Abby Kate Home, and it makes absolutely sense to expand into categories that, I mean, that are within the home market, you know? And I think, again, doing different styles, but if she does want to stick to just farmhouse, that's fine. But there has to be a variety in which the accessories are. So not just pillows, but blah, like whatever it may be, you know? Okay, let me go back home here. We'll look at your product listings in just a moment. Let me scroll down. So you have a featured collection Mother's Day, which was very timely. Love that. Always keeping up with your homepage in regards to what's relevant at the moment is good. Sometimes we obviously can forget, like this person did. I still have an Easter banner up or something, whatever it's called, banner up in my website. But in my defense, I'm very, very busy, so I'm making sales, you know, but I do have to get that on my list. Jess, can you remind me to change my banner on my .com after I'm done? It's still Easter. Okay, so featured Mother's Day collection. Love that. Okay. Yes. Okay, and then view all. Zip code pillows. That's really cool, by the way. I think that's a cool gift. Perfect as realtor closing gifts. That's cool. All right, I love that. And what is this? Is this your Instagram feed? I don't know what's happening here. Oh, you took an invite and you put it on a pillow? So these are custom. So keepsake wedding invitation pillows. I like that. I really do. That's a very smart way to add a new product line. I think that should be a big feature in your wedding section if it isn't already. And subscribe to your newsletter. So after your newsletter on the bottom, perfect. It should be also a header on the top. If you have a big push to subscribe to your newsletter, it should definitely be somewhere where the customer lands. So if they never scroll down, they should be able to see it. Yes, a pop-up came, but it should be on the header. So when I go to another area in her shop, so like right now I'm going to the missing you section. And by the way, I don't know how long her website takes to load. It may be slow because of my recording, but in the event, you know, it's slow for you guys or for you, Abby, that should be something that you should be working on. Most things that cause websites to be slow is large photos, okay? And the reason why I mention that is because of user experience, but also because Google doesn't like slow loading pages, okay? I'm not going to get into SEO in this one right here because I talked about other things as far as Google SEO, I'm saying, but I wanted just to see a few different things. Okay, so yeah, I mean, at this moment, your footer is gone where I can sign up. So again, it should be, your footer and header should be consistent, right? Your footer and header should be, in your case, Abby, in everybody's case, if you have an email sign up on the top, on the bottom, and every time you go to a different page, it should be there. Just in case a customer wants to sign up then and there. Don't make them look for it. Another thing is, what else could they find really helpful in your header or footer, which is something like about section, contact us, my account if you have something set up like that, FAQs, terms of service, privacy policy, the things that make the customer trust in you and make you look professional. Okay. I don't know if you have my Google SEO webinar, Abby, but if you do, you probably have the bonus course, Websites That Convert. Please check that out. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next person. All right. Again, I'm picking shops or members, and I'm not critiquing everything, just things I want to critique within each shop. Okay. So hold on. I'm trying to look for an Amazon shop. I don't think anybody put an Amazon shop, so that's fine. I'm gonna pick this person. Let's go back to Etsy. I'll probably do another .com in a moment. And if you did post an Amazon shop, I must have missed it, but and I'll look for it again. But oh wait, I don't think. Hold on, I think this is a .com. Let me check. It is, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I see a lot of things I want to talk about already. So it's Brookfield Candle Company. Wait, am I spelling it right? Okay. Brookfield Candle Company. And let that load. So this member, I don't have the name here. I know the member. And I wanted to go ahead and critique her shop. It ends up being a website, which is fine. And again, it could be loading slow because of my computer. I don't know if that's the case, but if it is the case and it loads slow on your end, please fix that, okay? So here's what I immediately think when I go to her website, okay? So again, you replied to this tweet, which means I am going to be brutally honest. I think it feels very, very dated, okay? Dated, just in case you guys want clarification as to what that means. It feels like this website was created in the 90s. That's what it feels like, okay? And so it feels like it's an Angel Fire website. Does anybody remember Angel Fire? I think you guys do, right? When I first created my first website, which is not an actual product website, it was Angel Fire. So give me a thumbs up if you know what that is. Oh, cool. You have a chat feature, which I absolutely love. Okay, so again, it feels dated. It doesn't feel fresh. And I feel like, first of all, candles are very in, have been in for a while. And when I mean in, it is a trendy product. People love it, you know? And so I would love to see a more updated website. I mean, easily, you know? And that's the thing that I can't stop looking at, okay? So I'm sorry I forgot your name, but if you're the owner of this website, there's something you should be considering. I don't know who your website provider is, but places like Shopify, even Squarespace will probably be a better fit for you because of their updated, themes. Okay, so let's look around. Besides it being outdated, it feels kind of let me take this down here. It feels, how do I say this? Is my face being covered? Let me move this here. I'm moving my face up in this corner here, okay, guys? It feels crowded and haphazard. Like there's no rhyme or reason as to why these are on the side when it doesn't flow correctly. This looks like it was a HTML mistake. Like it looks, see how it's cut off? It's very, very odd. And I'm assuming, yeah, you see how this top part is not, I know it's your Facebook page, but it doesn't translate well here. It doesn't at all. It just feels busy. And by the way, having stuff like this on the first page is only good because it provides content for Google, and it likes content, and it makes you more relevant. But it's not going to make for a good user experience. It feels very crowded. I don't know how much memory or whatever this is taking to run, but having videos or moving things on your home page can really make your website load slower, not make for a really good user experience, especially compared to your competitors. And so I'm not sure if this is necessary. Besides the background, again, it's dated, but this weird like line running through here. I do like your footer. This, I don't know what's happening here, but it's not loading. Click to join our email list. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather you have a box that lets me type in my email, okay? So consider that. Ordering info, I love this. Quick links, makes sense, okay? But I'm just not, really happy with the dated look. Okay, so let's take a look within it. Let's look at your candles here. And so her packaging is very consistent. The craft looking rustic feel, which is fine. I think your logo is very attractive, so that's good. If anything, it matches your product type, your brand, I feel. Okay, let's take a look here. Sorry, again, it's slow loading, probably because of my computer. I'm not sure if it's because of her. Because my computer takes a hot minute to load if I'm recording. Okay, scent of the month. Okay. So okay. Our candles. Votives, tapers. I think you have some lighting issues on your photos. Let's take a look at your jar of candles. And so, photos is a very tricky thing for a lot of people. figuring out what your style should be, what it is, what it should be, and how to make that vision come true, it can be very difficult. So I think you posted in our group about feedback regarding photos. So you have some good elements, but it didn't quite translate well. So first, oh my God, are those donuts? Okay, let's move on for a second. The background is weird because it flips up. You guys see that? And so if it's supposed to mimic wood, it doesn't because you're using it like this. So it's a little odd. Okay. Also, the lighting is off because your logo, your packaging is not lit correctly. Here, it's lit better. This could obviously be fixed with a little Photoshop magic, or probably any editing program magic. You just have to learn how to use it to do it correctly. But that's completely throwing me off. I feel, do you put these inside the candle? I don't think so, right? If you don't package it inside the candle, then I would not put it like that in the photo. I'd only put it on the bottom to show people it's a blueberry scent, or, you know, smell the rainbow scent, cinnamon glazed donut scent. Let me see something really quick. Yeah, I'm going to say you probably don't package it that way. I don't know. Oh, actually, I think you do. I think it's part of it. Is it? Oh my God, I think it is. That feels very cool if that's the case. And I feel like your photos don't do it justice. Like, I get the whole rustic background, but now you have rustic on rustic on rustic, and that's fine, but nothing stands out, right? That's a problem. Let's see here. Gift certificates support our troops. Party favors. Let's see party favors. And I'm probably going to move on to the next website very soon. Okay, so I did not expect to see this, but I expected something better. This does not make it easy for me to buy. This means I have to probably contact you. I can't place an order. And that's it. I mean, I have to, and it's not even a contact me button, which I don't recommend. I just recommend you putting it easily so somebody could shop. And so I'd probably have several different products, different designs pretty much for a bridal shower. Like, you could have sections for bridal shower, baby shower, wedding favors, whatever, and then have different designs in each. I mean, if you're going to go after the party favors market, which is a good market in your business, you need to fully get into it. And right now it's, that section is not fully developed. I also think that the categories here is not well organized. I want to see just product categories, and then things like about us, you know, gift certificates, contact us should be somewhere else. Okay. So I'll be honest, this website needs a lot of work. Okay. And I'm a little overwhelmed with it, so I'm moving on. Let's go to somebody else. All right. Let's go to an Etsy shop. I might be able to do a few more. Okay, so it's JG squared decals. That feels hard to remember or pronounce because the J and G, it's kind of similar. No, maybe. That's how I feel, at least. Okay, so I don't know the name of this member because their their Twitter name is also JG squared decals, which is fine. Wow. Okay, so she definitely wants to build her email list, right? And so save 20% off, sign up at this thing. So let's go ahead and check to see what happens when I go to vipjgsquared.decals.com. vip.jgsquared. Is that how you spell squared? No, I don't know how to spell squared. Okay. So what I like, hold on. It's me, it's not her. It's my spelling. What I like is that it's easy to remember, right? So I could look at it quickly and just retype it. So let that load. It takes a moment to load. And we're going to look around to see how she did with that landing page. So, John and Jen. Oh, I know Jen. Oh, hi, Jen. I know who you are. She sells vinyl decal stickers on monograms for cars, laptop, Yeti. So very, very trendy business. Very in right now. Has been in for a very long time. Okay, it's really the custom and personalization market. You know, you could take a lot of your current belongings and slap these things on it, and it becomes your own. You know, which I love. Okay, this is taking a hot minute to load. Again, it's probably me, not her. So wait for that. Okay, there it is. Okay, love it. So we have her logo, VIP family, save 20% off your first purchase. I could easily see that. Plus receive exclusive offers, sneak peeks, and new releases. So this also informs the customer not only getting saved, I'm going to give you a coupon, but you should also expect these to come to your email, you know? Email address and first name, become a VIP. Love it. I'm not going to sign up right now, but just want to see if that was a good landing page, and it is, okay? So, let's see here. She has 131 items, not bad. Already when I'm looking, I'm loving the product line. I deal with a lot of, I work with a lot of members, and I've done a lot of shop critiques, a lot of coachings, and I've, gathered a lot of information over years, and I know what's trendy, what's not, especially in certain markets that I'm not even in. And so I feel with what, hold on, let me fix my seat here. Okay. I feel with what she's selling, she's doing a really good job. I feel like she's on trend, and it works for a lot of these customers. I love that you have this little, it's not a banner, it's like a button, if you will, that shows people, hey, any monogram comes in multiple sizes and colors, which is great because this may be the hesitation of customers when they want to click on her listing. They may not because they don't know, they wanted it bigger. They want the exact same thing, but not for a laptop, but maybe for something else, and they wanted it bigger. And so this could be done in bigger sizes and colors, which I love. Pineapples are in, love it. I'm not sure who'd want a lipstick decal, but I'm sure, actually no, I am sure there are people who want a lipstick decal. Let's see here. The traditional monograms that she's done, which are very, very in, not trendy, but very in. So she's covered the basics. And she's pretty much taken what's popular, okay, and put it in all different types of products. And if I'm not mistaken, the same decal can be used on multiple surfaces. But what I think Jen is doing is smart, which is showing the customer the other photos. So even though I could buy this one and put it on a laptop, she still made a separate listing. One, because I think of SEO reasons. A customer who's looking for a decal for a laptop won't search for a decal for Yeti, right? Even though it could still be applied to it, if I'm not mistaken. And so she's doing that. It's really smart for SEO reasons, for search reasons, anywhere, any platform, really, on Etsy, Amazon, or .com. So creating multiple listings if the category is completely different for the use. So that's really smart. And of course, for the reason that when they see it, it meets their needs. So when I see this one, even if you applied keyword phrases that say decal for a laptop, I probably won't click on it because I'll probably click on competitors more than this one because this doesn't show me it being used on a laptop. So having a separate photo for that was very smart. And so guys, take note, if your items definitely have a major different use, having a separate listing is important for that reason, even if it's the exact same type of item, which it is. This one's the exact same as this one. This one's the exact same as this one, and this one as well. Okay. So let's look at her different shop sections. So let's look at her laptop decals. Is it loading? Oh, here it is. Okay. That was quick. Okay, so her photos are nice. I like her photos. I could easily see how the decal would look like when applied to my laptop. I think that's nice. I'm going to go into one of the items. Okay, it says multiple sizes and colors. So when I click on here, let's see how easy it is to pick this other color and size. So I get free shipping with $30 purchase from Square Decals. See item below. $30, huh? Let's see how long it takes for me to get that. I'd have to buy how many decals to get that $30. Is that free shipping, Sorry, it's taking a hot second to load. Okay. So I see. Okay, so I'd have to know the size I would want. Okay, and then the color. Do you have a color chart? Yes, you do. Okay, you tell people how to check out. You tell people how to text you. That's cool. And you show a few different colors here and where people could place it. I like that. I really do. This is really great. Size recommendations. Fantastic. I feel like you really thought of a lot of things, which is great because people need to know what size would be good and how it would look like on their car, on their book, on the, you know. So really good job with that. I'm trying to think. So here's the thing. I see. So if you want to place it in other places. So if I want to put that design on my car, I'd probably pick anywhere from 6 to 12, but there's no 12, so I'd probably pick somewhere around here. That's cool. I think you did a great job with this. So good. I mean, I don't think to say about that. That's fantastic. Color chart looks good. Glitter chart. Okay. I just don't know how quickly people could get to $30. You may prove me wrong because I know that it's been people are using it and that's fine. But at this moment, nothing to critique here besides that you're doing a very good job. Okay. I am going to go to another section of your shop. Let this load. Sorry, my computer is a mess. All right. So we have truck decals. Okay, pattern decals, name decals. Okay. Let that load and see what happens. Okay, so we have name decals, but they could be applied anywhere. Is that right? Or you're showing it on tumblers. This is probably the most popular place people put things, or some drink contraption. And so that's good. I would expect a bigger variety when it comes to name decals. I'd probably, so you have some monogram decals in the Yeti tumbler section and even laptop. So you have something going on here where you're having a shop section for the application. So depending on where I'm going to use it, that's a section. But then people could also shop by the type of decal itself, pattern, name. I'm not sure what military decals mean, but so that's really smart. So that is really, I think, smart. So at this moment, first glance, nothing that I could say. I'm not looking for something bad, but nothing constructive I could give you. If I look more deeper, I think maybe I could have provided some constructive feedback. But the only thing I would say, in your type of business, Jen, and this is completely not shop related, Etsy shop related, but well, it technically is. Your biggest wins for you are to continue to grow your product line, to be on trend, and all that stuff. And I feel like there's definitely opportunities with that because the reality is what Jen's creating, a lot of people have. Okay, I've seen these designs. I mean, probably a little bit more unique. They're slightly different, but everywhere, right? There's they're everywhere. These pineapple name monogram designs are everywhere. So one is continue to expand your line. Two is because you probably have a really great business for a repeat market. Are you growing your email list? I see that you are. And how so, and are you having a big focus on it? And are you utilizing Pinterest for your marketing strategy? I know you're working on certain things at the moment. I know that you actually have a priority list, but this is just for anybody to learn from this. Because of her type of market, you have to continue creating new designs, new items. Your repeat customer base should be huge. So continue to keep in contact with them, and also getting new clients with SEO and with Pinterest. Okay, those are the biggest focuses. And new clients also, like you mentioned, I spoke to Jen before. She's going to be joining Handmade at Amazon soon, so that's probably a really, really good, smart decision on her part. Okay, so let's do one more person. No pressure. Okay. Okay. I want to do another Etsy shop. I think I did 2 .coms already. Okay. We're gonna do, let me type it in here. Dame Creation from April Ann Kowalski. I don't know how to say the last name, sorry. Okay, so Dame Creation, sign up for a newsletter to get 20% off your first order. I would change that to sign up for a newsletter to get 20% off your next order. Because if they already purchased and they want to reuse the coupon on the first one, that might be messy. So I know you might say, Dahlia, that's crazy, but it's more clear the way I'm saying it. And I would also make sure the 20% off stands out more, like I mentioned before. Save 20% off your, and then underneath it, your first purchase or your next purchase. Sign up here. And then I don't know where to sign up. Like, that's all you tell me. What? We got to work on that, right? You gotta, it has to make sense. And so right away I could tell that you sell things for pets. I don't know what these are, but they look, okay. Handmade jewelry, personalized gifts, and engraved gifts. So I just think pet stuff, but I feel like there's other things included in here. You do have just accessories in general. Okay, kind of confusing because of, I think Dame, and then I see some dog stuff, and I'm like, okay. Then I see some other stuff, and I was a little confused. So the personalized, hand-stamped silver market is still very popular, very much alive, very much in demand. So this is a good market to be in. However, some of these are not really personalized. They're just there, like they just have designs on them. Okay, and I mentioned earlier, if you want to kind of succeed at what you do or really boost it up, considering adding personalized items is probably the way to go. Let's see the sections you have. You have personalized gifts for different people, and then for different types of items. Okay, so let's see here. So this is not really personalized, is it? This just says Mom Life. Do I buy it just as is, or can I put my... See, that's a little confusing. Do I personalize the back of it? Let's take a look. Design your keychain. Okay, so it's not personalized. It's kind of like custom. So I could put a baseball or this or that. So, okay. I guess some people could still consider it personalized because it's personal to that customer. Okay. Oh my god, that's so funny. This coffee. Hold on. Coffee cup. Love that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go back. You have almost 700 items. So that's like quite a bit. Which is great, but I'm wondering what are the winners here and what is not the winners. And I know we haven't talked about SEO, but I don't think I feel like. I think next time I do this, which I want to do this again soon, and I'll probably use the same list of people that I did not do, so I could do SEO related ones. But now I think the biggest part was focusing on user experience and even product line. Maybe the next time I do it a fuller shop critique, Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, what would you like to see more of during this critique? Or did you like it just as it is? So these are personalized necklaces. Again, they're not really personalized. So when I'm searching for personalized necklace, this does not stand out to me as something that I want to click. So you have a lot of, themed necklaces, llama necklaces. Let's see this. Unicorn, fox, elephant. So you definitely are picking characters that are trendy right now. So that's good. Design with what bar, size, and wording? Sorry, it's give it a second. It's trying to get its life together. It's like going like super slow. I'm trying to add an option, select an option. Okay. I think it tried to add to cart by accident. So small bar design only, small bar and text front, small bar and text back, small bar and text both sides. Okay. And then big bar. So my questions are left with, I think this one answers it, small and big bar. I'd like to probably see it on a person wearing it, just FYI, but this is okay, because you tell me the size of it. I'll probably put that as a second photo, because that's really, really important, or even a third, but it's really important. And then the chain length, that's easy to know what that is. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, but I would rather see, if you think it's a hot item for people to want to personalize this, then I'd probably put that on here as the example photo. And then with the drop down menu, people could choose not to personalize it if they don't want to. Okay, because that feels like a big sell for me. Like, you know, somebody would click on your listing more if they were able to see that was personalized. Okay, another thing is that you could do what Jen did, the previous person I just critiqued, is put a little button or whatever that says you know, different size and personalization options. So, something like this, something that in a nutshell tells people, hey, come inside the listing. There's more going on that could help you, you know? Let's see here. So next time I probably do this, I'm probably gonna do it on my daughter's computer, which happens to record faster than my computer. Maybe because her computer's not full of stuff and mine is. So yeah, next time you probably see me doing it with a pink background behind me. I'll probably do it like in about a couple of weeks. I really am having fun doing this. But again, comment down below and let me know what types of things you want me to critique. Even if it's not your shop, that means that way you could take what I've taught and apply it to your own shop, okay? So first of all, I love your assortment. I think that's great. And I feel like each section has a healthy amount of items in it, you know? I think, for April, I think well, again, I didn't critique the full shop. I think the win here is making sure that it's very clear that these items can be personalized. So the first photo should show personalization. You know, it's not about, you know, the one with the most products wins, because the reality is if your products don't get found, it doesn't work. And so if you are using keyword phrases that are not searched for, such as llama jewelry or whatever, maybe it does get searched for, but just an example, then you might have a hard time getting it found. But if you're relying on people that come to your shop and shopping within it, then make sure that you put links within your description that show people around. So if somebody lands on the llama jewelry necklace, then you could say, hey, shop other necklaces, shop other llama jewelry, which means you do a search within your shop for llama, and you can show them that search result, etc. and so forth, or other mom gifts if that was a mom gift. So then keep some moving around your shop. Another thing for April, because of her type of product line, I'd probably recommend, I mean, there's a few different things she could do for marketing, obviously, you know, because of her category. But I'd hope that she either has started or put on her mind a Pinterest strategy, okay? Because her type of product is really well on Pinterest. One, because it's gift related. You know, two, you know, even though there's a DIY market on Pinterest and people can still make items that are, you know, that are similar to ones you sell, this is very hard to DIY. So the reality is it's trendy. People love it. This type of stuff. It's really in right now, and it's very hard to DIY. So I feel like she'll do really well on Pinterest if she gets her strategy together, okay? As well as her first photos to be better. I don't recommend putting a logo on your photos, such as a watermark. Some people disagree with me. I'd rather you not. I'd rather use my Pinterest strategy that I teach. I'm not sure if you have my webinar, April, but, you know, creating a template that you could put the watermark, you know, on your template. So if you feel like I don't want my photo to go everywhere on Pinterest and people not know where it came from, then that's a good way to do it. Okay, using a template. I'm a big fan of the contrast here and the textural contrast here. But some of these photos are not fantastic. And you have I mean, you don't have so much, but you have quite a bit. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, you do. You have so much items. It's a lot of work. But I feel like I think bar jewelry is cool, but don't get unfocused as to what the more trendy bar jewelry is. So I think, by the way, having a horse, having a stamp of a llama, I think these are really cute, but make sure it ties into what people use them for. So are these given to kids? Are these given to moms? And if so, if it's given to moms or whatever, what type of text would they want on it? Think about the use and realistically what the use is going to be. And so, you know, like maybe the llama one would be a really great Mother's Day gift, and it would be like, I llama you. I just made that up. I'm sure that's a phrase that people say, but that's just an example, okay? And then maybe the back of it would be, you know, the kids' names. I don't know. I'm just making up. But thinking about that first photo and, you know, personalizing it in the way that people would want to use it would probably give you, you know, a better return on your investment, right? Even investment of time. Before I let you guys go, it's about the hour mark here. Take a look at a few other things. Oh, that's cool. So I personally, this is me, this is a great graduation gift to give to people, but I personally wouldn't want this type of gift as a person who's graduating. I graduated over 10 years ago, but I wouldn't want that. Again, I could be wrong, but that hat there, I probably just want 2017 on there, or class of 2017. I don't think the hat's a deal breaker. I'm just saying, think about the use, think about the idea of it. What would people want? You know, it's really good to know your target market more, to make these products the best they could be, especially the first photo, because I know April probably would be able to personalize this even without the hat, right? If somebody asked her, but sometimes people don't ask. So if they don't ask, you might have lost a sale, right? And so you have to think about what they're asking before they ask and present that as a product. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Of course, I know that I could have went to more detail with a lot of these shops, but that was not the point of this, you know, fun, you know, coaching shop critique situation I'm doing here. But I probably would love, I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below to see what you want me to do next. I'll probably do it in a couple of weeks. What you want me to do next for the next batch of shop critiques. Even if that means, Dahlia, just focus on SEO, or just focus on photos, or just focus on product line, or get into more detail with product line and only do a few shops as opposed to like 5 or so, then I'd be happy to do so. Whatever you guys want, let me know. Okay, this was the first time I did this, so that's it. So it's really just, you know, just what natural. I went with what I felt like I want to go with. And again, if you're new around here, make sure you join my Handmade Mastermind group on Facebook. And I don't do shop critiques like this in the group, but I do Facebook Lives every week, which are very, very helpful. You can look in the video section to see tons of Facebook Lives that I've talked about a variety of topics, from product lines to Amazon, to SEO, to marketing, to product listings. Tons of topics, okay? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you later. Bye.